Returning member of the Millbrook Pioneers football team, Cam Clark, joining me now. Cam, obviously a lot of change from last year to this year, but as a player, how are you handling it so far going into the second day of camp?
I think I've handled it pretty well. It's like a good different though. So I watch a lot of football, so it's pretty easy to understand this offense.
Yeah, and just in terms of the coaching staff as well, what's it like working with Coach Manuel and staff? I know it's still early on, but it seems like a lot of positive energy out there after the first half of camp today.
Yeah, there's a lot of positive energy. They always back us up and help us make sure we know what we're doing, and yeah.
So, can't. I don't want you to spill any secrets or anything, but a lot of adjustment when it comes to the style of gameplay. In that aspect, you mentioned you seen a lot of football. So, is it pretty easy for you to adjust to that in a sense, or is there some sort of learning curve, just you personally?
I definitely can adapt, but there is some things I definitely need help on, like certain little small things help me for sure.
So with that too, in terms of making sure this new system is in place and working well, has the coaching staff help you all in case you have any questions or anything? They're there for you to make sure they get everything done correctly.
Yes, for sure. They're always there. They go above and beyond to help us. They're always just right next to us, teaching us through everything.
So just take me through camp. What do you like after day two? I know you have another session coming up, but just what stood out to you about today?
I just love the energy. Everybody has a positive attitude, and everybody's just happy to be here, and that's just what I love the most about football. Everybody just loves to be here.
And the energy, when it comes to the energy, you and your teammates creating that energy to make practice fun. What's it like just being around the team all together again?
Oh, it's just great. I've been missing them. It just feels like a brotherhood when we're out here. It just feels we're all so close, and even outside of football, we're all pretty close. We all hang out, so it's pretty good when we're out here together on the football field.
Cam, really appreciate your time here, and best of luck to you this season.
Thank you.
Parker Edwards now joining me. He plays both sides of the football for this Millbrook Pioneers team, a rising junior. I'll ask you the same question I asked Cam. How's sort of the difference? I'm not going to spill the beans or anything. We don't have to do that. But there's sort of an adjustment in the style of gameplay. How have you been handling that?
I've been handling it really good. I mean, I like as a tight end last year, all I was doing was blocking. So I like going out for routes and catching passes. Like it's a lot more fun. And the defense, I mean, it's a lot of the same, but I feel like that's good because like I know what I'm doing, I know what my job is, and it's just good for everyone.
So, what stood out to you so far during camp? Just from what I've seen, a lot of positive energy coming from you and the team.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely all positive. I mean, last year there was a big negative energy around the team, and a lot of the seniors weren't like stepping up as leaders. But this year, the senior class has really stepped up and helped a lot of the younger guys, and it's just all around a positive energy, and everyone's having a positive impact on each other.
I know you're a junior, but just being a junior, seeing the senior leadership, how huge is that for you in case you might need help with anything?
I mean, it's the biggest thing in a team because like if you don't have leaders from top to bottom, I mean, the team can't succeed. We saw that last year. I mean, a lot of our seniors got hurt and they weren't committed to the team, and we went 3-7. So I feel like this year with the change and all the seniors being better, I think we got a better chance to compete and be successful this year.
Yeah, and take me through the off season. Were you working on like the 7-on-7s and other stuff? And how do you sort of take that as another opportunity to get better coming into this point?
I mean, yeah, the 7-on-7s really helped me a lot because, like, I've been a blocking tight end my whole life. I caught one pass my freshman year in the single wing formation, but it's really been a learning experience, and it's helped me a lot because the 7-on-7s, obviously, you got to work against a press, you got to work against all different kind of coverages, and it just really helps you a lot.
Absolutely. Well, I really appreciate your time and wish you all the best this season. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Now joining me, senior on this team, Chris Bradford. Chris, I've heard your name called a bunch when I was out there at camp today for good reasons. It looks like you're putting in a lot of work early on. How'd today go for you so far?
I think it went pretty well. I was getting coached up and learning a lot of new things on defense.
Yeah, and just take me through what it's like just getting back with the group of guys out there on the field. I know it's early on, but looks like a ton of energy out there.
I think it's pretty good for our team because we all like get together and know everything and do good.
And take me through, Chris. You're a senior on this team, and they mentioned that the seniors on this team are taking a big role helping the younger guys out. How's that for you, just being a helping hand in case anybody's confused or needs help along the way?
I think it's pretty good because if they're confused, they'll know what to do after I help, and yeah.
And just take me through just you personally, what you're looking forward to most as this season is progressing, because I know there's a lot of football left, a lot of camp before you get into the scrimmages and then into the regular season. But what are you looking forward to the most?
Just winning a lot and having fun with my team.
It sounds like fun. Chris, really appreciate your time and best of luck to you this season.
Thank you.
Keon Lewis now joining me. Millbrook Pioneers football camp wrapping up half of day 2. How's it feel just getting back out there with the guys?
Feels great. I mean, it's kind of my first year, but I feel like I have a bond with them already, so it's just kind of easy.
The bond early on, how huge is that when it comes to progressing deeper and deeper into this season?
I think it's big because, like, if I didn't really like football, I would like them too. So it's
Yeah, so just take me through what you've liked so far out of camp. I know it's early on, but it seems like a lot of great energy out there with you and the rest of the Pioneers team.
I just like bonding with my guys, and the coaching staff's really good. And then, like, I feel like our team is just going to be good.
And what's it like working with Coach Manuel and the new staff? Because I know there's a new system they're trying to implement and making sure that's going on the same page. What's that like, your connection with them and making sure everybody's on the same page, you personally and just collectively?
Our coaching staff's great. Like, they help us out a lot. They just pick us up if we're doing something wrong. They always tell us. They don't, like, be too hard on us and stuff like that. But, like, it's just like that.
So what stands out to you, and what are you looking forward to most as the season progresses?
Just to be probably just better because we're trying out something new and just a new coach and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Keon, best of luck to you this year, and keep on doing what you do best.
Thank you.
Now joining me, Rome Johnson, another junior for the Millbrook Pioneers. Rome, how'd your off season go? What's it like just being back with the group of guys?
It was pretty well. It was like a rocky start at first, but then now it's like getting better.
Yeah, you mentioned to me you're one of the wide receivers. Not to spill anything, but there's sort of a learning curve this season in terms of gameplay preparation. What's that like for you personally?
For me, it's hard for me to like understand some of it because last year we didn't really throw the ball a lot, but now like I'm getting used to understanding the plays and knowing what to do now.
And just the energy of this group so far. I know the team's been back for 2 days officially, but it seems like a lot of positive energy. What can you take away from that, and how positive and motivating this football team is early on?
Yeah, I like the positivity with like the seniors and the upcoming juniors. Like it's like really nice, and I just like it.
Absolutely. And as you progress throughout the course of the season, getting into pads, getting scrimmages, and then regular season, what are you looking forward to the most?
I don't really know, to be honest with you, but I'm looking forward to like the bonding with the team and like making chemistry with our team.
And that's huge when it comes to chemistry because off the field and on the field, the chemistry is huge because you have to work together as a team. How huge is that building that so early on?
It helps because if you don't have the chemistry in practice or in, you're not gonna have the chemistry in games. So that's why it's really important for me, at least.
Rome, really appreciate your time and wishing you all the best this season.
Thank you.
Second day of camp takes us to Millbrook High School. I'm joined by first-year head coach of the Millbrook Pioneers, Nick Manuel. And Coach, first and foremost, how does it feel just getting back out there?
Relieving. You know, we feel like we work all year, and like this is like our culminating event, and just that little extra motivation because we know we're just a couple weeks away to kick off and highlighting all the hard work we've done.
We spoke when you got hired. Previously, you were the defensive coordinator at Shenandoah. From when you got hired to now, you were trying to get everything set into place. From then to now, what have you learned so far about taking this head coaching job, and what is that saying about what you need to do to get a little bit better before the start of the season?
Yeah, I just kind of learned that it's every day that you're building the culture and setting those expectations for your team. And, you know, changes don't happen overnight, but we've seen consistent weeks and months add up to a significant amount of progress in the football knowledge and then the chemistry within our systems. And you can see it in practice that you know, we've came a really long way, and I would already say that in some parts we're steps ahead of last year where the season finished up for the Pioneers. So it's been nice. We've got our coaching staff established. Those guys have been putting in almost just as much work as I have, just consistently being here 4 or even 5 days a week, just working with the guys or meeting with me or organizing equipment. So I have zero complaints about our coaching staff. I think, you know, they're developing just like the players, but it's been great for all of us.
And going back to when you get your coaching staff set and everything, what's that like finding the right coaches? And once you get on the practice field, is there sort of an adjustment period getting set? Like sort of making sure you all are on the same page in a sense?
Yeah, like when we were establishing the coaching staff, it was really working with the people I trust. And if those people were people I trusted at Shenandoah to get recommendations on the people here, or Jarrett Euler, athletic director. So those recommendations went a really far away. And I felt like at first I was very hands-on, offense, defense, weight room. And then I think as our guys have gotten comfortable, like I can kind of be more hands-off and let them do their things. And I think we're at the point where they have the confidence to be able to take their position groups and do what's within the system. So they have full range to take their positions over and just kind of lead, take charge. And I think that's important. Like, you know, it's not just my football team, it's our football team. So.
And during the off season, one big thing that you spoke with me about, you had a big 7-on-7 tournament, and I know that's not really replicating real football, but you're getting your team some extra work if they're coming out and doing those 7-on-7s. Take me through sort of that and maybe anything else you decided you wanted to try to do during the off season to get your team a little bit more work before this point.
We've hosted 2 7v7s at Millbrook, but my coaching staff would agree with me is our goal isn't to be the best 7v7 football team. Like our goal is to establish the physicality and to be sound with our fundamentals and then put it together and to win on Friday nights. Like that is our goal. I think the 77s are good because it gives an opportunity for our kids to compete. I think that was probably one of the best things, to just see how we're going to respond to adversities and other teams in that kind of competition. But we've done several fundraisers, and anything new is always difficult, and you're always figuring out the best way to do those and make them more efficient. I think next year, all of our 7v7s, we did a youth camp. We did some things at Go Car Wash. We did the fire truck pool. Like, all of those things were new to me. So I'm still figuring it out, but next year I know they'll be better. They'll be more efficient. But that's just kind of the head coaching role. It's just a path that you really don't know until you actually go through it. One thing I was really excited about was we ended off-season workouts, with what we call the Pioneer Games. So the Pioneer Games is something I wanted to incorporate, but it was just basically 2 hours of straight competition, whether it was wrestling in the wrestling room, just some tug of war. Like, we had tire battles where we're fighting over a tire. It was just like all those things, and then you can just see that competitive spirit come out of our kids. And like, after that day, I was like, I really know that Millbrook has a chance, like, because we could just see our players, just the energy, the excitement, and just the willingness to get after it. I was like, our program has a chance to be successful.
So 2 days into camp, just take me through your early observations, your whole team out there, not in pads yet. I assume that's coming later on in the week. But today especially, it wasn't scorching with heat.
Yeah, well, we love the weather. Like, anytime we can get into August and we're in 70 degrees, like that is the best thing possible. Yesterday we had some hiccups with heat yesterday, where we had to go inside and we did partial of the practice in the gym. But we're just grateful to get helmets on, because we know what's coming after this. Like, we know the shoulder pads are coming, and that's where the difference is made. Like, we're working on our communication, our alignments, and just basic assignments, but we know that games are going to be won at the line of scrimmage, and we really just can't wait to get our shoulder pads on and really start working on the techniques that we need to be successful on Friday.
We're not really going to give away too many of your secrets here, Coach, but just as I phrase this, you have some returners from last year in the old system. You want to spice things up, do things a little bit different. How do you think that transition with your players in your system is working so far in terms of a learning curve adjustment that they have to make in order to make sure they're doing things the way you want?
It's been a really big learning curve, just because it's new schemes, new way things are done. We stress never taking a play for granted, and we're striving for perfection. Like, that is always a goal for us. But I just think there's so much potential in this school and with our players, and now changing it up has just allowed us to be able to highlight those guys. Like we have great receivers that probably haven't caught a pass at the varsity level, but I would put them at the top of the district. So, like, just highlighting those and just giving those guys an opportunity. There was a good piece about the single wing. Our kids, learn how to be physical. That'll translate to any system that you run. The quarterback, like, just kind of developing that's been different, but our goal was to have a quarterback at within every grade that we're trying to develop. But it's just continuous growth. Like, we know, even as self as the head coach, like, I don't have all the answers, and I'm not going to be perfect. And I know my kids, they're not going to be perfect, but the consistency is key. And I think most of our guys, finishing basketball season in winter sports, most of our guys have been consistently here, especially the guys that we're relying on, and that chemistry is developed. And, like, you can see it today. It's like we're a new football team, but we're not really skipping too many beats out there right now.
And how huge is that for you, that they're understanding and picking it up rather quickly when it comes to, we're in the month of August, so football's right around the corner?
Like, it's huge, but we know as football coaches, like, we always just try to make it better. Like, so even if we're moving the ball at will out there, or if we're lining up and making plays on defense, like we still find the details to make it the best it can be. And we're always expanding our football knowledge and digging into films from last year of how we're going to play these guys, and we're just kind of still creating that menu for our playbooks so we can always pull things from to give ourselves the best advantages going into the season.
So, looking a little bit ahead, as a head football coach, I know there's some different competition over the mountain. You have Valley, Heritage, County, Loudoun Valley, Loudoun County, that is. 3 teams from that area to start off the season. You probably haven't looked too far ahead to that, but I just want to ask, in terms of the competition over there, how huge is that you're getting 3 straight Loudoun teams to give your team a test early on to see where this Pioneers football team stands?
Yeah, well, first thing, we stress just being the better team every single day. Like, we're focused on ourselves right now, but we're excited to have great competition. I'd rather have a harder schedule than an easy schedule, because at the end of the day, if we can get the schedule to make it to the playoffs, or when we start playing the powerhouses in our area with Shenandoah and Hanley and James Wood returning an experienced team, I'd like to think like we've been there before. So I love our schedule. We know it's not going to be easy. We know there's a lot of experience coming back from those teams. But I think it's the way it's supposed to be if we want to get our program to where we want it to be, and that's eventually winning playoff games and, possible Apple Cup championship. But like I said, we're worried about today, and then we'll focus on tomorrow, and, we'll just keep stacking the bricks and build the foundation that we want. And then when Loudoun Valley week comes, we'll be prepared for Loudoun Valley.
So, you mentioned stacking the bricks after 2 days of camp early on. What really excites you more that you and your team sort of can build on from here?
It's just, I think, the flexibility that we have within our systems and the way our kids are buying into it. We're getting tons of guys involved, and, we already have the experience with almost a complete defensive system installed, and then the offensive system always adapting, and then we're getting our hands on special teams. So I just feel like the progress I'm super excited about. But like I said, we're always just trying to perfect it. And I don't know, as a head coach, you ever be completely satisfied. So just continuous improvements our focus.
High school football is right around the corner. Pleased to be joined by first-year head coach of the Millbrook Pioneers, Nick Manuel, and you'll be hearing him on Kirby's Kickoff each and every week. Coach, really appreciate the time, and we'll be catching you down the road, but best of luck to you this season.
Yeah, thanks. Kirby on Sports is the best in the area, so thank you, Josh, for coming out and covering Millbrook.